Any people out there, you want that real content, that official realness, and you want to stay informed?
I want the content creators always capping.
Yeah, capping.
All on Twitter, all on social media, all on the podcast.
If you don't want content where they're reaching, talking nonsense, looking for likes.
Real talk.
1, 2.
It's showtime!
All right. What's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithfuls? As we always say around this time, if you find yourself here, yes, you're officially rocking out with the Real Talk Banter Talk crew. And of course, you guys know we are the home of that official realness. Nobody bring you that unabashed, unapologetic Real Talk Banter Talk like the crew here at Real Talk Banter Talk. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the camp wars. I mean, we got quite a few positions that are really up for grabs, as far as the other halves to make the whole. And at the end of the day, man, I mean, we talking Super Bowl or bust, man. So we definitely got to get it right this season.
All right.
Yes, sir. So, one more thing I want to mention. Last week, we had some unforeseen things come about, so we weren't able to broadcast, and we want to, apologize to you guys for that. And we're gonna make it up as the season go along. We got some stuff up our sleeve, man. Some special stuff for you guys up our sleeve. All right, so just know we'll never let you down. We may not always be on time, but we there when we need to be. All right. So without any further ado, time to introduce crew. Hey, Real Talk, Banter Talk. All right. We got the faithful of all faithful, San Francisco's own Silverado Kid. Hey. We're going to keep it on over there from the west side, the best side. Not just any old cousin, but our first cousin, y'all. Give it up for Super Dave, the OG. All right. Yes, sir. And from the Rotten Apple, New York City, it is I, your host, the one and only Niner Style. Yes, sir.
All right.
Y'all know the deal. Y'all know how we roll around this time. Oh, somebody's playback is up. Let's get it, y'all. Hey. All right. Y'all know we don't always come in kicking in the door, waving our 4-4s. We like to smooth it on out and do what we always do around this time, as only the Real Talk Banter Talk crew can do. We're gonna round robin this. Silverado Kev, my brother, how was your day?
Oh man, bro, blessed, man, blessed, truly blessed. So, woke up to see it. I actually work from home today, so it was kind of chill a little bit. You feel me? But I told you, my favorite part of the day, bro. I've been watching the clock, waiting for 4. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, blessed to be here, man. With my bros, the real talkers. I'll go ahead and chop it up. You feel me? How we do?
Yes, sir.
All right.
My brother from another, Super Dave, the OG. What say you, brother? How was your day?
Man, busy. Got good news. I may be working from home in a couple months. Been doing that good, so try to keep that going. Other than that, just getting ready for the
Hey,
season.
I can dig it, brother.
All right, all right, all
You got
right.
an all right to that, and I guess I'll wrap it up. Yes, I worked today. Had a rather busy day. You know, my workout. Y'all know my workout was crazy. So yeah, brother was tired as hell this morning. But you know, I managed to muster up the energy and the strength. Make sure I get back here, get this production up, and bring you guys more content. All right. So with that being said,
All right, all right, all right.
yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Guys, let's move on along, man. Let's move on along. Camp Wars. Let's talk about it. You know, I'm sure, like I said in the intro, there's a lot of positions that are up for grabs. You know, that we have to we have to get right if we're gonna, you know, get to that Lombardi, get number 6. You know, I'm tired of
I'm just thankful we're not focusing on just the quarterback week after week after week. There's some legitimate positions that need to be addressed.
Yep.
that's all they've been talking about.
Yeah, we talked about it all week, man. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. So, let's see what we got going on here.
I mean, they act like quarterback is the only position we got on the team. You feel me?
Yeah, but I want to address like a lot of the cap that's been going on. You know, a lot of the cap that's been going on. You know, with Trey, man. I just think there were just a lot of outright bold-faced lies told about this brother at the training camp. You know, like, you know, they make it out like he was really struggling and he's, you know, not looking. Listen, 1 minute is he ain't looking that good or we not sure. Next minute he's looking stellar. What is it? Because see, when you're telling the truth, it don't change. You know, when you're telling the truth, it don't change. Like I said, I want the preseason games to start so that we can see for ourselves what's going on. I don't want to hear from another writer, another reporter. I don't want to hear from none of the guys. Let me see these guys get on to it. We see to it without, you know, we see it ourselves with our own 2 eyes, man, and you know, we take it from there. And I just don't trust the reports that we're getting. You know, any of you guys see?
Well, it's nice that the reports have stopped this week at least. Now that more people are actually speaking about his workouts.
Yeah. Well, listen, you guys see Quarterback on Netflix? Where they're following?
I didn't get a chance. I heard about it. I didn't get a chance
following
to see
Patty
it.
I haven't watched
Mahomes.
it yet.
Yeah, that bum Kirk Cousins and what's my man Mariota. You know, they're following those 3. But when you see what Patty does, man, you say, well, no wonder this dude is so great, man. The dude works. He's very awkward to me, though, for some reason. There's something awkward about him. His athleticism is just awkward. But the dude does have it up here. He does have it, you know, from the eyebrows up, man. And at the quarterback position, you got to have that. You know, you got to be a dick out there.
I'm gonna call it. He's like sneaky athletic. You feel me?
Right. Okay,
He's
that's
like
fair.
Sneaky. He's the type of dude you wouldn't expect to run by. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or you wouldn't expect to, you know, shake out your shoes. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but the dude, hey man, look.
He kind of reminds me of his dad.
Man, and although it pains me to say it,
He kind of reminds me of his dad. His dad was a major league pitcher.
Yeah.
And he snuck up on a lot of people. That's what Patrick Mahomes is doing to the league. You know, you don't see it at first, but once he gets a chance to perform, it's something else.
Yeah, the boy's cold. The boy's cold, man. I mean, his trainers, they didn't show the brother. Who's the brother? What's the brother's name that's working out with Trey? Is that the trainer that works out with Trey? Something Christensen, I think.
Yeah, Jeff Christensen.
Jeff Christensen. Yeah, it wasn't Jeff Christensen, one of his other trainers. But the dude's got a crew down there. You know, his workouts, the way he puts things together. He gets results. He gets results.
And let it be said again. This is not something that the organization did for him. Trey Lance did that on his own to get better.
Right.
So any credit that is for his performance is his hard work, his determination,
right,
and his wanting to get better outside of the organization.
Right. Because this dude kind of like, they kind of gave up on Trey. What's the brother, the dude they got in there, the quarterback, Greasy. Come on, Greasy, you ain't really. These guys don't want to work. They don't want to work. You guys don't want to work. And like I said on Twitter, I set up a tweet that I think it's asinine, that the Niners don't want to take the time to develop them. They don't want to waste a season to develop him. My thing is, had you done this from the door, Trey would be where he needs to be right now. Hence the injuries. Skill wise, his confidence wise, he'd be there. He'd be there now. I
think they want to mold him into what they think he should be. I don't think they know how to coach him at this point.
Me neither. And then they say, okay, when you say mold him into what he should be, well, what is that?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say something.
A typical drop back passer like they're used to.
He can do that, and that's the
really
thing.
Adapted to the style of
but Dave, he can do that. Kyle is not strategizing for him like in that way.
But that's not his strength though, and that's not what's going to keep teams on balance. I mean, we had a guy that was a prototypical passer, and his ass is in Las Vegas now.
Shit, his ass about to be out the league if he can't pass a physical. He ain't passed physical yet.
Right.
Well, look, man. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about Trey, and I'm a Trey fan as well. I'm also a Brock Purdy fan, so I don't want nobody to misconstrue when I say I'm a Trey fan means I'm not a Brock Purdy fan, because that's not the case.
Right.
But when it comes to Trey, well, one thing I will say, he's not a Lamar Jackson type quarterback. You ask me, he's more. He can extend plays, but he's not the guy. Like, oh, I hope they blitz him so he can take off. Trey, he ain't really just shake many people. You know what I'm saying? He a big dude. He can gain chunk yards, when needed. But if you're looking for him to whoop, you know what I'm saying, like Lamar Jackson do, that's not what he's gonna do. And if you watch his tape from college, most of his runs were in between the tackles. He quarterback scrambles or quarterback powers. I'm not saying that he can't run with the ball, but he's not a Michael Vick. He's not a Ronald Cunningham. He's not a Lamar Jackson, but he can move. He's mobile as hell.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
I would like to
see them.
I would like him to
give him the opportunity to play traditional quarterback and then make plays on the back end in the event it's necessary.
Well, they go in the, they put mics on him and you hear him talking, and you got to hear the shit he says about us when he plays us. You're going to see the kid is cerebral, man. He just says, remember that interception he threw? Patty, you remember the interception he threw with Gibson?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Gibson, he tried to go over the middle. Gibson came up, hit it, and Hufanga dived and caught it, intercepted it. This motherfucker's cool when he went back to the huddle. You can't do nothing but respect it. He called came over to him, Andy Reid. He said, Andy, most of these guys are drop back, but they're cheating up with the safeties. They don't think I'm gonna throw it deep. I'm gonna throw the motherfucker deep next time I go out there. And didn't he light us up? Didn't he light us up that game?
Oh God, yes.
When we were cheating up. He just started throwing shit. It was just that simple. You pick your poison, you fucking execute. Why? We need that. You pick your poison, you execute. You find out what the issue is, and you go. You get to work. And that's what he did. Until Andy Reid gave him the green light. I think Trey needs like an Andy Reid type coach that's going to let him go out there and make his mistakes and just rock out and not be so hard on him. I'm not saying he should be babied, but you have to give him. And this is why I say I think it's asinine to say you can't wait to work those mistakes, because no quarterback in the history of the NFL has ever been drafted and expected to win a Super Bowl in his rookie season.
No.
Do I stand correct? Never. Not even the great what's
Not go to
man?
win.
Not even
You
the
know what I'm
great
saying?
Peyton
So,
Manning was expected to go in Indianapolis and win a Super Bowl that year. But this boy's
Right.
supposed to. And people really feel like he's supposed to win a Super Bowl. Now listen, we have the team to do it, but if we don't, I'm not gonna make it a life sentence for the kid. I'm not gonna call him a bust. Because Brock didn't do it either.
Right. Either
Both
one
were injured. It's the
of them.
nature of the beast, man. Sometimes that's when the bear bites you.
Because they're pretty much in their second year, each quarterback.
Yep.
So
Yep. I just think we should have showed the loyalty to this kid early and the trust early. And we didn't do that because everybody's like, oh, we got to win right now. Well, we ain't win now. And guess what? We still got a quarterback that we don't know anything on. Really don't know. You know, and it's kind of messed up. The trade rumors. I mean, I'm sure this kid sees this stuff, man. You know, it's just messed up in a lot of ways. I just wish we didn't even bother with him.
Right.
in certain respect, I just wish we.
man, listen.
All this shit y'all doing.
Right, respect for him. Yeah,
listen. Come on, man.
And look, man, he can't. It's not his fault when he was drafted. You know, he didn't actually draft third overall. Not to say that he didn't want to, be drafted or drafted high. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, come on now. Hey, look, I'm having some issues, man. I'm gonna restart my CPU and computer, my fault, and I'm gonna come back in.
All right.
All right, we'll see you in a few.
See you in a few, brother.
I'll be back.
Right there. All right, y'all. Silverado's out. Going to reload. Rewind.
I like to see him develop into a Josh Allen, just not run the ball as much.
Right.
But that's part.
Right.
Josh Allen feels like running.
He runs, but the kid makes plays, and I like Josh
coached him. Yeah, but Josh is taking hits, and
you don't really want.
If anything, we know we don't want to risk our quarterback for that.
We got too much talent for him to be taking hits. We got too many other guys out there that could run the ball and can make these plays and do what they got to do. Mr. G4900, what's up, my brother? All right. Yeah, man. So, what did Bebop say? Luda Jr. went down before camp starts. Shaking my head. Yeah. Well, y'all know we can't get away from injuries. That's just the nature of the beast with this team. The Kyle Shanahan era. Injuries, come right along with it. Y'all know that. So let's just pray that the brother's able to get back, in decent time. At least in the first half of the season, some way, somehow he's able to get on, get it together and get back on the field. Let's pray for that. Because I know Wilkes was big on him. That was definitely a Wilkes draft.
It was
selection. Wilkes was big on him, and I like the kid's attributes too. I like his build. He's athletic. He likes to play. He likes to play man, press man. So listen, man. Let's see what happens. God willing.
I think that's going to be good for our team to. Actually go man to man instead of zone each and every week. Right.
Because we know Mooney can man up. I think Luda was the long-term solution for the opposite side anyway. Now that this happens, now we gotta make other adjustments. I like Bobby Womack. I think Womack is solid. He's a little undersized, but he has athleticism. He's got some skills. With him. So I think
he's definitely got skills, and he's got that reach advantage. That's going to help.
Yeah, that's what makes him. That's what makes it possible for him to play on the outside and not just be a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he has the reach, and the athleticism to get it together. Like I say, with these guys, it's all about the eyebrows up. Because remember that Chicago game, he totally got caught up on that last touchdown. He took a bad angle. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. Okay, Trey just so happens to be a quarterback, but a rookie is a rookie, man. Gotta give these guys time, to get it together, to make their bones, man. Except if you ain't making mistakes, you ain't learning.
Right.
Let me get myself all right for that.
All right.
Give myself an all right, So what do you think is Super Dave? Who do you think goes? You know, let's talk Bosa. Who do you think plays on the other side of Bosa?
Wow. And we're trying out ends as we speak.
Yeah,
I would like to see Drake Jackson
me
develop.
too.
But if not him, what? That guy from Jacksonville is still out there.
Right.
The guy from the Vikings, he's still out there, although I don't think he's going to be out there much longer. But I would rather keep it in-house if at all possible. The one thing I don't want is Armstead outside.
Right. Hey Dave, see if you can turn your TV down. I'm hearing your feedback. I hear your feedback every time you talk. I
Right.
hear your feedback. It's
All right,
repeating
give me a
yourself.
second.
See, I hear me now.
How's that?
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. All right, Mr. G.
I just had to turn the volume down.
It's funny, me and Drew talking earlier, and we both said the same thing. Whoever that guy is not on the roster yet. I still feel that we're going to make another move. I think it's one more move.
I like Justin Houston.
Well, I'll tell you what I like. I like his injury history.
I don't like him as a every down end, though. I see him more as a specialist. You still got to have somebody on first and second down on running.
And that's the thing. I don't think we're looking for him to be an every down edge, to be like a Bosa. I could see him being a depth piece, to help Drake along. Because Drake right now is not well, they're saying he's looking better. They say Drake lost a lot of weight. They're saying he's looking different in camp. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Like I said,
that's encouraging.
The 13th will tell a lot for me. I'll be looking for a lot of things on the 13th. It's not about winning. It's not, whether we win or lose, who cares at this point? We want to see the development of these players. Who worked out in the offseason, who didn't, who did what they had to do, who partied, who danced on couches, who danced on couches in the offseason, and who was getting them workouts in. Well, Debo admitted he was dancing on couches. He was bullshitting. He said I came back, I had a weak season. I got to get it together.
From the tapes I've seen, he's very serious this season.
Yeah, but my thing with brother Debo, man, you can't keep turning it on and off like that. He had the season before that where it was the weight issues. Like, come on, Debo, come on, you know what it takes to be a pro now.
And this is the year that his salary kicks in, so he's got to show up and show out this season. All that talking he did last season, getting his money, you got to show and prove.
Yeah. Well, he's talking about Houston. He says he's not every down. Exactly. More full rotation with Drake.
Right.
Exactly what I said. Help Drake along. And I'll take that. But shit, you still got Chase Young and them boys out there. So that's.
Hey, Kev, what's your take on Justin Houston?
As I'm bringing him in?
Yeah, as far as bringing him in to go to opposite Bosa.
He about 70, but I think he may be the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? And he may still got some gas in the tank.
Right.
He OG though. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a 1-year rental, I mean, hey. Yeah. And listen, as y'all know, I'm a Drake Jackson guy. He was my pick in the draft that year.
He sure was.
And I haven't gave up on him yet.
No, I haven't either. No way. I'm not these fair weather fans, man. I don't believe in that shit. You don't throw the baby out with the bathwater because you don't get what you want immediately.
I do think a little more competition may, make him go even harder. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We got a new subscriber in the building. Give it up for brother Case 49.
What up, Case?
Well, look, man. Y'all know she's in the building. Let's move on. Yeah, I know she's in the building. Oh, we got another new face. Ronaldo. What's that? Ronaldo Leon.
Leon.
What's going on, Ronaldo?
What
Give
up?
that brother a round of applause.
All right.
All right, welcome to Real Talk 9 to Talk. Thank you for rocking out with us. You know, as we have these.
We got a question here that I think we should address. It's from Ronaldo Leon. How do you feel about
passing on Vic
Vic Fangio, and he goes to the Dolphins? McDaniels gives a slide diss to Shanahan.
Well, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Wilkes. I like the pickup of Wilkes, man. I like the pickup. Fangio, yeah, that's a talent there, but hey, man, I guess maybe Kyle wants to do something a little less familiar.
Well, I do know this too about Vic. Vic's a 34 guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we transitioned to the 43 a little bit ago. So, you know,
right on.
Maybe, right. See, look, hey, Bebop, get on my head, Bebop.
That was my work. We talked about that last season too,
Bebop,
when he was hanging around.
Yeah,
we talked about that last season too, when he was hanging around the camp. That if he was the DC, he was going to do too many changes to what we had there that was successful. So I'm personally glad he's gone.
let's just be real. It's bad enough right now. We talking about who's going to be the third linebacker. We definitely don't have four to run 34 right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it all worked out.
Well, I'll say this too, Leon. You know, I got all the faith in the world in Kyle and them when it comes to picking their coaches. Look at how our coaching staff has been picked apart, and we stay in the mix. So apparently they're doing something right. And like I said, I'm not mad at the Wilkes pickup. I'm actually in favor of it. I like what he's talking about. So we'll see as of the 13th. We're gonna see. You know, we'll finally get to see. We don't have to depend on anybody else's take on what they think. We're gonna see it for ourselves. So actually, I don't have an issue with it either way. You know, the light skinned assassin, Neon Dion. That's our brother.
All right.
That's our brother. So Dion said,
yes, it is.
I believe in Jackson. We don't need anyone else in limited time. Okay. Where'd he go?
Dion know he's transparent.
Hey, put his comment back. I was in the middle reading it.
No, my fault.
Yeah, we said we don't need anyone else in limited time. He was able to do some great things. No, I agree. Let me give Dion a.
All right.
I'm gonna give you that, Dion. I'm gonna give you that. But you know, like I said, if we can, you know, get another depth piece, I wouldn't be too mad at that either. You know, I wouldn't be too mad at that either.
I think with what he learned, other guy last season, he'll come out guns blazing this season.
Right. God willing.
It's not easy to sit on the bench when you're drafted that third round and have to learn from a veteran, but I believe he did learn. I believe we're going to see that.
I agree, sir.
Well, you know, his issue last year was his run stop ability. You know, he wasn't, you know, big enough or strong enough to go ahead and hold down that run, anchor down that left side his first year. I mean, which is understandable. You know, this the big league. It's the big dog.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But my thing is this: I think this fan base, we got to be our expectations, man. We got to be practical. You know, it's like this fan base is, you know, is all a part of this microwave society. You know, right away, right now. You know, that's just not reality. You know, Leon says I feel like our secondary will be more competitive. Absolutely, Leon. Absolutely. Well, look, guys, let's get to it, man. Y'all know the deal. Know the deal. My favorite part of the show. Yeah, let's get to it, man. She's in the building, and y'all know before we even get started, no broadcast. Yeah, I'm gonna win by default today. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it.
Don, you got it.
You got it.
Get your solo.
Gotta take the wins while you can.
I ain't even gonna do it, man. You know, I ain't even gonna do it. You know, I ain't even gonna do it. But yes sir. Like we always do around this time. You know, We got to give her praises, her flowers, because she is the true matriarch of Real Talk 9 to Talk. When we only had 3 people in the chats, she was the one.
Including her.
Yes, sir. So let's get her for none other than our matriarch. Panama Queen. And no broadcast is ever official without the Queen.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever.
All right, I took a minute with it.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
Let's get up, y'all, for Panama.
Yeah.
Panama the Queen.
All right.
And it's time to get into it. My favorite part of the show. Hopefully it's your favorite part of the show. All right, let's get into the Real Talk 9 to Talk roll call. Let's get it. Hey, Real Talk 9 to Talk. Say what? Say what? It's the roll call. It's the roll call. All right. We got our 6th honorary member. He's now down on the East Coast with me. Virginia. Give it up for our brother from another, none other than D. You know what it is? Sizzle. Give it up for D Sizzle, y'all. Hey.
I know he's picking out that belt.
All right, our brother from another, not BMW, but MW.
Easy.
Give it up, y'all, for Monty Williams. Brother Monty. All right. Here's the queen herself. So nice we had to pick up and introduce her twice. Give it up, y'all, for the one and only matriarch, Panama Queen.
Yes. You lady.
All right. Let's give it up for none other than CM in the place to be. Give it up, y'all, for Chad Mobs. Give it up for Chad, y'all. Hey. From the ATL, Georgia. Give it up for Ronaldo Leon, a.k.a. RL. Let's give it up for RL, y'all.
What up, already?
All right.
Where they at? All right, give it up for S-Dub in the place to be. Also our brother from another. Give it up for Stephen Williams, y'all. All right, hip hop and you don't stop. Let's give it up for our brother, our guy, Bebop Jones. Hey,
Bebop.
All right, Mr. G, 49er, 00. Give it up to Mr. G, y'all. Was it Mr. G or what was it? What was Mr. G's name before that? Wasn't it Will? And his name Will? Yeah, we know you will,
Mr. G to me.
It don't matter, no brother. We're gonna give it up for our guy, Mr. G. Yes, sir. It's that light-skinned assassin. Always keeps it real, letting you know how he feel. Give it up, y'all, for 90 Game Podcast. Neon Dion.
Hey, man, yes, sir. Dion put on the side of the pillow, man. I can't think of that brother, man. Look at the Dion. What's talking about?
Where we at? Right there.
You got to get little Jew in there.
Yeah, I know. I seen him. I'm trying to find him. All right, guys. We got another new member. Give it up. New subscriber. Give it up for Case 49. Welcome to Real Talk 9 to Talk, brother. We look forward to seeing a lot more. Let's give it up for Case, y'all. Hey. Yes, sir. It's our brother from that dirty, super dirty South. Dirtier than you. Dirtier than you too, Leon. You know, I know y'all in Georgia, but this brother's in Memphis. Give it up for Eminem. Memphis, Maine.
What's good, man?
Help me out. Pull him down when we can. Pull him down. There we go. All right, let's give it up for Little Jew.
Yes, sir.
What is it? JJ and K Squad 2.0.
Yeah. You got Stephen Williams already? You know Stephen?
What's down there? All right. Who we got here? Niner Fanatic Podcast. Give it up for Eminem.
What up, Fanatic?
Fanatic.
All right.
Welcome, guys.
got old Stephen up in there already?
Who you see?
Not Steph as in, we Steph 30 Steph.
I think
Steph
he's
as
a
in
great
Steph
focus.
40.
Let's hope so, Steven. We got my guys there.
We got him.
We need him. We need him to be focused.
I think that's it for now.
We might be good for right now then.
Maybe we got everybody.
We're good for right now. And as usual, we'll call them. We'll call them out as soon as they come in.
behind.
All right, all
No
right,
faithful
all
left behind.
right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pete. All right, and we're back. So, guys, like I told you, I got some something of a comic nature for the open discussion. You guys, let me know if you're ready.
Go ahead.
All right, let's get it. Ain't this about a bitch?
Hey, Dak say, I was speaking to existence. I will not throw 10 this year.
Woo!
I will throw 16.
You gonna put some shit like that in the media? Come on, Dak. You know you good for 10. Like they say, you can hit the window from the kitchen.
Peep game. So now, y'all Cowboy fans out there, I wouldn't get too excited. Because
no, I wouldn't get
by
too
him
excited.
saying I would not throw 10, he may throw 11, 12.
Well, look,
13.
he may not throw 10, he may throw 9. That's just as bad.
Right.
Might throw 9.
Hey,
you throw 10.
At least he can say, I didn't throw 10.
Like, what
I
the
may
fuck
have thrown 9.
I won't throw 10. I
he'll
won't
throw
throw 10. I may throw 8.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when Stephen A. Smith gives you the side eye.
Come on, Dak. They say congratulations, you played. No, brother.
Just keep quiet.
Yeah, you just better not saying nothing at all on that, man. Well, I got another bit of this is not on the comic note, but I got another piece for open discussion. This is why I needed Clay Davis, Kev. JK is doing great. He is really in a good spot. John Lynch on Javon Kinlaw.
You must be out of your goddamn mind. Mother, what?
The way I saw that boy get thrown around in the NFC Championship game, come on, man. Just let him. Don't start. I wouldn't say
what
nothing.
What was he supposed to say?
Thank you.
What was he supposed to say? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not going to trash his own players. But I'll tell you what, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. If somehow, some way, Javon Kinlaw plays to his potential this year, oh, man. And, this will be the ideal time for him to show why he eats squirrels and shit.
why he beef with chicken hanging out his mouth.
This will be my name, John Coffee. You know what I'm saying? This
Look, John Lynch, listen, man.
Yeah, Monty, tell him.
Monty got it. Monty on it.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm going to reserve my comments because the last time I brought up JK, it was brought to my attention that he might actually watch this podcast, and I'm not trying to get beat up. So
he has a podcast now,
I will just say, I hope I am wrong about him, but it's been 3 seasons.
Me too.
We haven't seen much.
Me too, man.
I hope him getting bounced around in Philly did something.
Listen, if I got my own knocked around like that, I wouldn't be saying a goddamn thing. Don't say nothing in favor of me. Let me get out here and earn my respect back because he just got bitched.
I hope he.
But here's the thing: if they're still taking a chance, and I got to bring this back, if they're still taking a chance on him, and he was a first-round pick, why would you give up on number 5?
Good point. Good question.
Listen,
Good question.
You my guy and all, but listen, you got kicked out the club out the front door. Then you came back in the back door and got kicked out the back door. You know what I'm saying? So come on, Javon. You was on skates.
Homeboy took his arm
skates.
and pushed him damn near to the sideline.
Man.
Damn near to the sideline.
Hey, he damn near got did like our boy did on goddamn damn it. You know,
Sizzle on him.
so boy, damn it, the movie. Big Mike.
Right. Big Mike or Magic Mike?
Damn it, Monty! Now I got to go watch. Damn it, Monty! Now I got to go watch The Green Mile again.
Oh, man, that's it. John Coffee Kinlaw. Where Coffee Kinlaw was getting tossed like some coffee. I mean, he was throwing him around like a infant.
Man, it's like he wasn't there.
Yeah.
I was tired, balls.
This is on everything I love. If a motherfucker did that to me, I'm gonna go into hiding until I come out and redeem myself. I ain't got a goddamn thing to say. So don't do Lynch. Don't do
getting bullied.
Yeah, don't do this. Don't do shit like this. Don't do it. Now you looking tough and mean. You weren't looking like that when them dudes were throwing your ass around. I don't hear that now. You dig what I'm saying? I don't hear that shit now.
Hey, look,
get out there and get your weight up,
and
then come talk to us.
Kinlaw talking about, you gonna get Steve, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get Steve.
Right here, jive so bro. You a jive so bro now. You know, you wasn't no jive so bro when we needed you. You know, all that tough shit you was talking. We needed the lights on.
In all seriousness, I really hope this is the year that he wreaks havoc. He reaches his ceiling or on his way to it, and we put some respect on that young man's name.
Respect with a K. Respect. We're gonna put some respect back on. You got some respect put back on you. Then you got to get your weight up. What my man Bebop say? He better go do some voodoo back in Trinidad. To revive his career. You ain't lying. Well, he did it to he put the voodoo on John Lynch. Got John Lynch talking that bullshit. You know? And John Lynch needs to stop. You need to stop. So you gonna sit here and co-sign that, but dog Trey.
And see, and that's just it. I just saw somebody make a comment. Hold on, and I want to bring it up because I was gonna say that. When you play in D tackle that 3-tech like that, you need to be able to anchor down and you know put that weight and all that heaviness on them knees. If the knees ain't right, you ain't got nothing to support you. It's like your shocks being bad. That boy's shocks been bad since he came in the league.
Right.
He needs some new shocks. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know.
Hopefully his shocks is good.
Well, we ain't got time for it. We damn sure ain't got time for it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen, but we still got Kevin Givens. You know, hey, look, and with Hargrave in there now, he better for sure show up and show out.
Man,
you know, he might not get to with Burn.
This O-line
you know,
is
and
stacked.
Kevin Givens right
this D-line is stacked. You still got T.Y. McGill. We got a lot of bodies, brother. We got a lot of bodies. We're going to keep it coming like we always have. You know? So if I'm going to give – but then John Lynch, remember that defense.
The nice thing is he's not dependent. He's not dependent to be a 3-down defensive tackle now with the
with John Lynch. You know,
we have
that D line.
So maybe this can revive him.
Yeah, well, like I said, but getting back to Mr. Lynch, that D line is his baby. You know, so you know, I guess that's why he's sticking up for the boy like that. But after that kind of showing, don't do it to yourself, man. Just stay quiet, let him redeem himself. Don't hype him before. Don't start it. We've been hearing that shit for how long with Kinlaw. Oh, he looking good. He got the weight off. Remember last year he's walking around with his shirt and shit off, you know, with squirrels all out his mouth. What was it, chicken and shit? You know? Oh, he's a monster. Kinlaw's a monster.
He made it look like Grant Cohn had steroids.
Oh my God. He making Grant Cohn look like Nostradamus. That's what he's doing.
Hey,
looking like a genius, like a motherfucker with him.
I think my man Wilder said it best. Hey, how long John Lynch been hyping up Kinlaw, Don?
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me that again.
I said I think Wilder said it best. How long John Lynch been hyping up Kinlaw?
To this day.
Motherfucker. You ain't lying.
To this day.
Yeah. You ain't
I
never
like
not
the
said you
alley-oop,
was
man.
doing good.
I like the assist, man. Thank you for the assist, man. I was able to windmill that.
Yeah. Yeah. I got
you
you,
know
man.
what?
You know,
Bebop brought up that name, Kalika Davis.
Hey,
excited about
Dave,
him.
thank you. Thank
Excited
you.
about him.
We all waiting to see my guy. We all waiting to see him.
I'm excited
Do
to
his thing.
listen. That's another body. This D line ain't gonna stop. This D line like Puff Daddy, man. Can't stop, won't stop. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop, man. You know,
What's it?
There is no reason we should not be able to generate a regular pass rush
right?
outside of Bosa this season.
What Monty Williams say?
Oh,
we reaching back to Lou Rawls.
Yeah, never fine. Kinlaw, I like mine. Oh man, we fools, man. We fools on this channel, man. We're fools over here. You know, we ain't never lied, said we wasn't. Real talk is some good shit, Monty.
Come on, Javon. We pulling for you, Javon.
Pulling for you, JK. We chilling for you, but stop with the chicken and the squirrels, man. Stop this shit with the chicken and the squirrels, and get out there and ball.
Not to bring up over shit, but every time you're in the field, Javon, just look at the man in front of you like he Grant Cohn. All the energy you had in that interview, bottle that shit up and put him on the field.
You see Grant Cohn when you look ahead of you.
Thursday, Monday, whatever it may be.
But that ain't right. We got to we gotta have Grant on here to defend himself. We can't kill him like that. But I ain't gonna lie, Grant looking like Nostradamus like a motherfucker with Kinlaw. He called that shit. What he said, he had a 90-year-old knee. What he called him? He said he had a 80, 90-year-old knee. I mean, that dude damn near threw him to the sideline with one arm. Bam! He went flying.
Hey, Grant. When he said Kinlaw walked up behind him, what that boy say? Touch me in the eyes.
Look, SUE, however you spell it, motherfucker. Sue.
Touch me in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Oh, y'all crazy, man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. G49er made a point. Pass rush don't mean itch if we don't stop the run first. Now, I kind of want to transition to that because there's been a lot of talk this week about the running back position as a whole being obsolete. You got guys like Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs not getting deals.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler had to pretty much cast himself away before he got a deal, and it was still kind of dead. This team relies on the run like nobody's business, whether it's McCaffrey, whether it's Mitchell.
Think about it, though, Dave. Think about it. If you're not going to pay him, you had to pay somebody. You know what I'm saying? So now, the amount of money you got to pay, it's the variable. You know, but
I'm not worried about, honestly, but getting back to G's point, Brother Will, I think we're going to stop. I don't think the run is going to be a problem. I don't think that's going to be our problem.
We don't have an issue stopping the run.
We're not going to have it. Let me tell you, this boy was cold last year, too. He came in and showed us something, T.Y. McGill. That boy he can, we got some stuffers in that middle. Hargrave and them boys, we ain't going to have no problem with that, man. I don't
look, hey, Mr. G, I'm going to tell you, and the panel and the rest of the real talkers, my biggest concern more than stopping the run is we've been known to give up this chunk yardage in the passing game at the most inopportune times. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully with Steve Wilkes being a secondary guy, he can, limit and cut down some of that. Because to ask me, it wasn't them popping big runs for 30, 20, 30, 40 yards for a first down when they most needed it. It was that baby shit soft zone, and you got guys out there playing 7-on-7 like, hey, I'm open. So that's my concern. Yeah,
that baby soft zone, like you said, that shit didn't fare as well at the end of the day. It really did.
That baby shit soft zone. And you know what killed me too last year? And actually, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. Anyway, you know where I'm going with that. It's 3rd and 2. The DBs is 5 to 7 yards off.
Yeah, I didn't like that cushion. I'm like, listen, Richard Sherman ain't here no more. We ain't got to do Uncle Sherman gone, baby. We ain't got to do that. We ain't got old knees like that no more. These guys don't have to be that kind of cushion.
I'm very interested to see how Wilks changes his defense during the game.
You got a good point
Yeah,
right there, Mr. Lee. Atlanta did
one thing we could not do is adjust during the half. We couldn't adjust out of zone coverage. We kept it up pretty much the entire game. This guy's willingness to play both zone and man-to-man, I'm interested to see how the defense reacts when we're getting beat in press coverage to make that switch during the game and not be just one-dimensional.
And see, listen, and Dave, to segue into my point, that's why I'm cool with Wilks being up in the booth in the box. You can see a whole lot more from that high point of view.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
right.
Listen, I know I've only coached youth football where I'm on the field with the boys. It's hard to see certain things from a different level when you level with the whole play. I typically stand behind the play to watch my guys doing their thing on defense, but having that bird's eye view, you can see shit before it happened. Like, no. You know, hey, this is what we're gonna do next time. You know what I'm saying? And don't be surprised, you might get a timeout on defense. Brooks like, give me a timeout. Hey man, don't do that bullshit no more.
Yeah.
I'm watching you. I watched you do it. Don't do it no more.
Well, I think he gonna if Hufanga don't stop his shit, he gonna make a couple of trips down to the field for his ass. But I think that all that'll be corrected now. You know, like you keep gambling, motherfucker. You know, I think Kinlaw, we'll see a better Kinlaw this year, a much more reserved, you know, Kinlaw, not Kinlaw, excuse me. What's my man? God damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, what's my man? Who my man in the back, man? The dude always jumping the gun, man. Hufanga. Tell her Noah. You know a motherfucker mad at you when he call you your first name. Come here, tell her Noah. Come here.
Yeah.
Tell her Noah. Come here, tell her Noah. You know, when they start with the first name shit, you know. But yeah, Bebop has a good point. I like it. Hand signals, all.
Yes.
Yep. Like in college. Yeah, the defense is going to be different. It's going to be special.
Can you imagine us watching the game or being at the game and the whole defense at the same time be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You know, just
yeah.
Okay, we got you. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. And like I said a couple shows ago, Wilks has came on lives and interviews and said he didn't say it in the words I'm about to say it in, but I'm paraphrasing. He has said, we may get beat, but I guarantee you one thing, it won't be in the goddamn secondary. You know, I tell you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, you got to think, man. These are beautiful times coming ahead because I have every bit of faith in the world that this D line, that front seven, is gonna be a motherfucker. It's gonna listen, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a motherfucker.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of that from that front seven.
Right.
And Hargrave, they talking about them dudes gonna be the top 5 tandem in the league next season, going into next season. So it's gonna be a lot of ass kicking and name taking. It's gonna be a lot of that up front. Now, if you can show up that back end with that, forget about it. Because they're not gonna have time. You're gonna have maybe 3 seconds to get rid of that ball. 2.5. And if these guys can hold these guys, if these guys on the back end can hold these guys, hey, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Now, my thing is this: what will Wilk have in place for these running quarterbacks? Because we do struggle with scrambling quarterbacks. I think that's the riddle that we have to figure out.
You know what that means too? I think the DBs got better tackle.
Folks will have them disciplined so that we won't get beat by that.
And that's been our. Is it fair to say that's been our problem? These scrambling quarterbacks have been a problem for us. We saw it in Atlanta. We saw it up front.
The best way to remedy a scrambling or running quarterback when you playing defense and you in man is make sure them ends funnel him to the middle. That way, they only got one way to go.
Right. But okay. But we also can't drop we can't sink our linebackers too far back, because what happens is I'm noticing that middle of the field is all green and our linebackers are covering. So you got to keep a spy, especially when you deal with running quarterbacks. We saw Mariota live and in the flat. We saw Mariota kill us.
Yeah, you was there for that bullshit.
Yeah, we saw that shit.
I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that Chicago game, and our linebackers over pursued on one side and gave their quarterback free reign to do whatever he wanted on the other side. We got killed.
Now my thing is, what Wilkes put in place for that, and this is what I'm saying, because we've seen scrambling quarterbacks just keep us at bay, and we can't have that.
Yes, Case.
Have that shit.
Gap integrity,
containment.
Stay
in your position.
Gap integrity,
containment. Let me see what the rush contain. Case 49. Give it up for rush. Case 49. Let me see. What do Steven say? We'll score this year, whether it's Purdy or Lance. Oh, absolutely. That's not a doubt in my mind. We're not gonna do our thing as far as that. That's not a doubt in my mind. Like I said, we have to rush contain, and as Brother Case said, and we got to keep them quarterbacks at bay. Like you say, we got to funnel them to the middle. We got to keep them at bay.
Right.
I still think we got one of the best linebacking cores in the NFL.
Yeah, no, I agree. But if they get man to man with their back turned, ain't much they can do.
Right. So my thing is, we have to. Brother Wilkes has to figure that out.
Hey, okay, official.
Official in the building. Give it up for official, y'all.
All right.
You know what? Let me give him all right.
All right.
For that comment. Absolutely.
One of the things I preach as a DC, and all DCs, I don't care what level you at, youth, high school, college, whatever. If you got to blitz to get pressure, you're already behind the 8 ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, as long as we can get pressure without blitzing, we're gonna be all right.
But D'Amico was very strategic when he did blitz and when he did bring pressure. He didn't do it all game. He would do it toward the end of the game when the stakes was getting high. He'll throw an occasional blitz or something like that.
Right.
And then you have Hufanga coming up. When I started to notice too, a lot of teams they've been watching tape. And that's what Patty said in the documentary. He said, they don't know I watch tape. When he lit us up like that, he said, I watch tape. So,
I'm going to tell you what I think we're going to see a little more often is we'll see more blitzes from the nickel spot versus the outside corner.
Where it's coming from, right.
The outer corner or the field corner. You know what I'm saying? Right. I really think we'll see more blitzes. Because you know how hard it is to execute a corner blitz from the outside corner?
Right. It's a long way to come.
Seeing you coming?
Yeah, it's a long way to come. It's a long way to come. And then you got to think, man, this boy is such a fucking monster in the middle. Hargrave, he's a monster, man, coming straight up the gut at you, man.
Hey, most definitely.
And Bosa, one boy, they're gonna be on your ass, boy. I hate to see, I feel for the quarterback that got to go up against that tandem. Boy, if it ain't, and you never know. Honestly, you never know where Bosa coming from. You don't know where.
Right.
He come behind you. He get around. He beat that. He come around.
Hey, look, and don't forget, we didn't even put Bosa on the inside at 3 tech before. So can you imagine Bosa next to Hargraves?
And he's got home like that.
Can you imagine Bosa, Hargraves, Armstead? Oh man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Hold up. You just sent something in. And this is supposedly breaking news. Per source, the Atlanta offered a conditional 2nd-round pick to the 49ers for Trey Lance.
Who?
It goes on to say, I'm told the 49ers are expecting to field other offers from around the league and want to do what is best for Lance and his camp.
That came out about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, man.
Listen, look at last season. We had Christian McCaffrey under center.
Hey,
I don't think we can afford to even fuck around with Trey like that right now.
And here's the other thing. Atlanta just did a quarterback last year, and got rid of Mariota, so they're into developing him. It doesn't make any sense to kill that development for number 5.
Like I said, a lot of that stuff is cap, man. A lot of it is cap. A lot of that shit is cap when it comes to the brother. That's why I say I don't. A lot of these reports are just not realistic situations or scenarios.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap, please. Stop the cap. Play it again for those in the back.
Stop the cap.
Stop it, man. Boy ain't going nowhere. Boy ain't going nowhere, man. What up, brother? What's brother?
Before we forget, happy birthday to the best left tackle in the game, Trent Williams.
Trent.
I'm hoping he gives us a couple more seasons.
Yeah, what is he, 36 now, I believe? 36, 37?
He's getting up there.
Yeah, big Trent. Big Tristan.
Looking at him right now.
Yeah. Well, let's get into these awards, man. As we discuss these positions, we can start with the first. I guess I'll wait till Kev come back.
Well, all this talk about running backs made me focus on that position because Elijah Mitchell has not been healthy a full season.
Man.
And that
was my dude. I was very high on Elijah Mitchell.
We have a rookie. We have a rookie, or he's not a rookie, in the wings waiting. And he showed a lot of stride and
Jordan Mason
last year.
And I think that's what needs to happen. Like, we can't get consistency, due to health concerns out of Mitchell. We got to see more Mason. We should have saw more of him last year, I felt. But we Mason.
I agree.
All right.
In case just brought up, tomorrow is Spencer Burford's birthday.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday to both of them brothers, man. Trent and Spencer.
And our resident Brock Purdy fan, Terra Dome, is in the building.
The Purdy Yite. You got Brock. You got Terra, and you got 187. Those guys are Purdy Yites. But I respect it, man. Let's give it up for our brother Terra Dome.
Yeah.
We respect it. We respect it.
I hate wishing bad things on people, but it would be nice that when we have the joint campers,
right?
If number 10 plays and got injured during camp on our watch,
number 10,
that would be satisfying to me.
Wishful thinking. But you know what? He's not our problem anymore, and I'm just so happy about that. That's the Raiders' problem. Now they feel our pain. They feel our pain. You keep a guy around who can't stay healthy. And then wants big money.
Maybe they should take part of his contract and pay Josh Jacobs with it.
Yeah. But we'll see what they talking about. Hey Kev, I'm about to start the questions, man. So you know the deal on the.
I got you. Hey, Dave, don't do that. Listen, you know what I'm saying. I don't wish injury on nobody. I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying. But how about they say?
I don't give a damn.
He plays terribly. Versus him getting injured. We don't need no injury.
That's just him being regular. No, I want him hurt.
Damn.
That fake ass ankle injury that he made during the season, I want that to develop.
He is insane.
And then I want his teammate or former teammate, now part owner of the Raiders, Tom Brady, to say something about his ass. That's what I want.
Tell him how you really feel, bro. Tell him how you really feel.
Talk to him, then, Dave.
Tell him how you really feel, man. Well, look, man, we're gonna get on into these these positional battles and discuss them and get the real talkers in here with us. So you guys, join the crew. All right, Camp Wars. We're gonna start out with question 1. Who will play opposite Bosa. Start with you, Super Dave.
I want it to be Drake Jackson. I think he's got a ton of upside, and he can do things contorting his body that no defensive end should be able to do. I think he would be a great asset on that opposite side. He's just got to be able to play the run, as we keep pointing out. I want it to be him.
I guess I'll go up next. I would like Drake as well, to be honest with you. He's a young talent. You know, I believe in taking care of your own. You know, he's a young talent. You know, we do our job and develop. And like I said before, these motherfuckers don't want to work, man. You got to develop these players, man. You know, some of these teams, they said they're just lazy. You got to develop these guys, man. You know, Drake gave us all he could last season. They say he's back this season. They say he lost a lot of weight. He's looking better, you know. And you also got to remember, in college, man, he had, you know, these different coaches, you know, that was just expecting different things from him physically. You know, so his weight, you know, a lot of it had to do with his weight going, shifting up and down. You know, I think he's going to be at a consistent weight. We can go ahead and just hone his skills and develop, man. So I'm with you on that, Dave. I'd rather see Drake Jackson. But I wouldn't mind if we got some depth with him. I feel that's why the question mark was in the photo. Because I still feel, you know, like, you know, this we got something up our sleeve. All right, we'll say you, Silverado.
I mean, just by default, because you know he's the best we have in the house right now, opposite Bosa. Yeah, of course Drake Jackson is the answer. You know, what I mean, because looking at the roster, I mean, Alex Barrett, yeah, Daryl Johnson. Who was that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you know, I mean, right? What are those? Who is that? You know, so I mean, Drake Jackson is the in-house answer right now. The question is, are we going to spend some money to bring somebody in? I mean, my man from Jacksonville.
For
Jacksonville, how you say his name?
I saw that. The brother out of Jacksonville. I forgot his name.
I forget him.
Right.
That guy, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ngakwe, or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, he out there. Like you said, Justin Houston out there.
There's some guys out there.
Veterans out there.
Yeah.
I mean, so the question is, getting through camp and everything in the preseason, will we see enough from Drake where they say, you know what? I think we good. You know, but again, in-house, it's Drake Jackson, no doubt. Now, am I saying I want to bring somebody in to supplant him? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if he isn't quite getting it, so some competition will be great. You know, so right now it's Drake Jackson.
Right, I agree.
And the dude is freaky athletic, and he lost weight but put on muscle. You know, and so now he can kind of anchor that left end versus the run. I mean, he was already doing crazy shit. You know, jumping up, batting passes, and catching the tip. I mean. That take a lot.
That's what we're forgetting, guys.
You can't go to Walmart and find somebody to do that.
Guess what we forgetting, Kev? Guess we forgetting.
Jude chimed in. He says he still thinks it's going to be somebody who's not a part of the roster right now, which is
Well, that's why the question mark is there in the photo. There's Drake Jackson. There's a question mark right behind him. You know, because I still feel another move is going to be made. But we're also forgetting, you know.
You know what? I'm sorry. Damn it, Don, you're right. We brought in Cleveland Farrell, Bryant. They both played together at Clemson. So both their names are on the roster. Now, are they good enough to supplant Drake Jackson? We'll see. But I do think those two guys are very good rotational pieces. And if there's anywhere you want to keep extra guys, it's the D-line. The D-line and O-line. You want to keep kind of extra bodies. But so Austin Bryant and Cleveland Farrell are also on the roster. So, you know, we'll see. I still think Drake Jackson will start if we don't bring nobody in. But Cleveland Farrell and Austin Bryant will be rotational pieces. And listen, one of them, Bosa, listen, he a monster, but he ain't superhuman. He get tired. That boy fatigue bar, you know, get low
like
too.
You said, they jumping. Why y'all jumping me? Y'all see these motherfuckers jumping me? You know, they chip blocking them. They're doing a lot of shit to the dude. He definitely needs somebody else to produce. We need somebody else to produce at a decent level to alleviate.
It's been Bosa or a bust when it comes to the edge.
Yeah. But let me tell you what else y'all keep
Has
forgetting.
been.
With
Shout out.
with Drake, we got the baddest motherfucker in the land as far as development with Koseric. It's I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Koseric gonna make him a monster. You know, where's it at?
Shout out to 49er Jeff and Rod Cali.
Give it up for my man 49
in the chat.
NYC with me, 49er Jeff. And from the west side, the best side, let's give it up for our brother RC Rod Cali. Thank you guys for coming out tonight and joining the conversation here at Real Talk Niner Talk. You know, the only thing we ask you guys, and y'all know the deal, only thing we ask you guys to do is wipe your feet at the door, hit that like button. All right? Don't just hit that like button.
Colin Farrell is, if he, the thing with Colin Farrell is we're going to learn very quickly whether it was him or the scheme he was in with the Raiders.
Right.
Because in college was talked about just like, wasn't he and Bosa drafted the same year?
Yep.
They had him in the same breath as Nick Bosa. So, right.
Yes.
Now that's somebody who, if he's healthy, he can play all 3 downs.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, let's get to the next question, guys. 2. Camp Wars. Defensive back. Who play opposite Mooney? Like I say, and what just happened with Luter, that's kind of disheartening. I just hope the brother can bounce back. Hope it's nothing that'll, deter him or really sidetrack him. But I was really looking forward to seeing him in the preseason. Okay.
The fact that on the pup list, it got to be somewhat, Well, then again, it could be precautionary,
Right.
So but that's cool.
Right. Just so that he doesn't get further injured.
Right.
You're right.
Right.
You're right. And he was definitely
paging Avery Thomas. Has anyone seen Avery Thomas?
No.
We've seen Avery Thomas. I don't know what Avery Thomas, but we've seen
Avery. We don't know what he is at this point. He played like Shug Avery last season.
I'm sorry, you mean Shug Avery? No, we ain't really seen Avery Thomas since he picked the ball off versus the Rams down in the SoFi.
You're right.
It's a dramatic fall from his rookie season. I mean, this man went from getting us in the playoffs with that interception to we haven't seen you since.
Look, okay. When you look at who we got in the building,
the DL,
in terms of corner, I don't think Lenore is going to get supplanted by anybody at this point. So, I mean, it's going to be Lenore and Ward. I mean, we got Quantrez Knight, Oliver, plays slot. I mean, so Womack,
Womack is listed as a corner.
Well, Womack is going to be out there. He's going to be on the field. He's going to be on the field.
Oh, no, Womack going to get some burn.
Yeah. Especially with Jimmy Ward being gone. Definitely.
It'd be nice if Womack could play that corner.
If it takes me lonely now. yeah. That's Womack, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You can't count Womack out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he'd do well enough to supplant Lenore, though. Lenore been grinding. He's been in the lab. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be Ward and Lenore.
Well, I'll tell you this. If Luter comes back and Luter,
it's going to be a matchup thing too, Kev.
Lenore's going to have to watch his back.
I wonder if it's going to be a matchup thing. Because the more physical the receiver, I actually like Womack.
Yeah, Womack is not bad. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. You said Womack or Knight. Okay, so hold on, Jeff. You mean like to start? Or you mean just rotational? Because I don't see Womack or Knight just starting over Lenore. I mean, unless he just lays an egg. But I don't see that happening.
Right. Well, it's a good problem to have, I guess.
Hey,
that's a good point by Rod Cali. Good point.
The
Yeah.
Eagles had one of the best duos at
Look.
receiver last season. They shut them both down,
If
and
you take-
Lenoir had something to do with that. Give that brother.
If you take away,
All right.
Right on, Rod.
take away that catch, that wasn't a catch for Smith. Them boys didn't really do much of nothing in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's amazing. The fact that we didn't throw that challenge that play, you know, all it takes, and that's the thing with NFL, it just takes the slightest, you know,
So
thing
look,
to change the whole trajectory of everything. Who knows how that game
Fun
turns
fact-
out? Because remember,
fun
we
fact about
would have
that,
stopped them
right?
in their part of the field.
fun
Remember,
fact
they was-
about that, they didn't show the view that we needed to see in the stadium until after they already got back on the ball. Because from the sideline view, it looked like he caught it. But the reverse view was they did not show in the stadium. So,
you think they're going to do that?
Are they really going to show that
Exactly.
in Philly where they throw car batteries at people?
Look,
Philly,
I guarantee
yeah,
you,
of all places.
listen, the person in charge of the replays, like, nigga, you hit that button you want to.
Yeah, somebody on
The
our
person in
sideline-
charge of the replay is in New York.
Look, Kev, somebody on our
The
side.
person in charge of the replay is in New York. You don't have to deal with that Philly crowd.
Somebody up in the booth should have been raising hell. No, y'all check the play, check the play, check the play.
No,
You
you
probably
are
got up.
correct.
Jimmy, was that Jimmy Ward? Jimmy Ward got up and said that wasn't no catch, but they didn't pay Jimmy Ward any mind.
Right.
They didn't pay Jimmy
And
Ward any
look,
mind.
and he got up talking about
Those
on the ball,
refs
on the ball,
those
on the
refs
ball.
had to
He knew he didn't catch that. But you know, hey man, it's
Hey, Kev, you ever heard the saying, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Well,
Yeah.
look, I ain't mad at it because you know what? That happened in Levi's. We did the same shit. It happened in Levi's. We did the same shit. And you know we would have.
Hey man, look, that changed the game, man.
It did.
I
The
mean,
whole trajectory of the game was off after that. Brock goes down. We bring in old shaky leg. What's my man? Shaky leg. What's that? Josh Johnson.
Josh
Yeah.
Johnson.
Motherfuckers out there doing the stanky leg. That's how scared he was. You know?
Hey, that boy shit like a crap game, boy.
Yeah. Shaky like a set of dice.
But look, who's to say if that catch by Devontae Smith isn't a catch, that Brock gets hurt? I mean, it's so many variables.
Injuries. Yeah.
So many. I mean, so
I'm just more inclined to believe that he probably. Well, I would never know this for a fact, but I'm more inclined to say he probably wouldn't have. At least not at that point of the game. It was early, you know. Let's say we get that stop because that's big. Remember, we're in their side of the field. We were in there, they were in their own territory when they do that.
oh yeah, and
That's how cocky
they got down to
that
the
coach
three.
is. He makes me sick.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I can't stand that fucking coach of Philly. I can't stand him. That's how cocky he is.
Now,
Throw some shit.
RC said that Ambry Thomas had some personal issues he was dealing with last season. So
No homie too, but I
hopefully
was
he's
told
in a
Ambry
better
Thomas
frame
had
of
some
mind
personal
this
issues
season.
that he was dealing with, and now he's going to be better this season. We shall see.
Because the way
Also-
he played his rookie season, this was a can't miss kid. Nobody outran him. He was always in the receiver's face. They had to make a hell of a catch against him to get those yards.
Right. You're right.
So if he comes back to that form, then we're set at corner. It doesn't matter if it's him or
Illinois, right. I still want to see that boy Luda. We'll have we'll have a nice DB room. You know, if Luda could come back. You know, hopefully, you know, like Kev said, it is doing it as a precautionary thing. You know, putting him on a pup list. You know, and when you know. All right, guys. Camp War number 3, position number 3, running back. Who feature as running back number 2 alongside CMC? Now I know Mr. Mitchell up there, you know, he's looking the part, but that dude can't stay healthy, man. He concerns me. What's going on, Kev? What's up?
But that's been our problem at the position. That's been our problem at the position. We can't stay healthy for some reason.
Not at all.
You know, that's why Mostert's not here anymore.
Hey man, look,
It's not the production when they're healthy.
Right.
It's just
I think this is Jordan
Jordan Mason's time.
about to call him Matthews. This is Jordan Mason's position, I think. I think Jordan Mason's going to play RB2.
Oh, look who came in. Brock Purdy's biggest fan. What's going on, Terry?
I know, he been here, kid.
Oh, yeah, he's been here.
Oh, for real? Well,
Yeah.
I'm just not seeing him. But Terry don't know what it is. I mean, still man back with that bullshit, Terry don't. Hey, he be bugging me, man. Go ahead, Terry.
You forgot all about TDP.
Hey, man, Tara told him he's a faithful, man. He's a faithful. All faithfuls don't we see eye to eye. Chill.
No, hey, Terry, don't look. It's all jokes, Terry. Don't come on now. You know how we do, bro. Don't do that.
We just messing, Tara. We just messing, my brother.
Is it fair to classify TDP as a third down specialist point?
They showed a clip of TDP. I know it's just a clip.
I saw a clip. I saw a workout clip of his that was pretty. But you know what? I got to see it.
I mean, hey, he looked good, though. I mean,
see it. The workout looked good, but I got to see it in the game.
But we definitely got a stable of running backs that should be able to, as long as they stay healthy. Like Mitchell, I saw a stat the other day. He had more. I forgot what it was. He had higher than McCaffrey. When
probably yards per rush. Probably yards per rush.
So, but I mean, Mitchell, nice, bro. It's just that he got that last name Mitchell,
He is.
and we stay hurt. But I stayed hurt.
So he likes racing behind McCaffrey and Mitchell. But that's the whole thing. I think if Mitchell can't stay healthy, that's Mason's all day. And Mason, he's been very explosive on third downs. He could even be the third down specialist.
But after being, if he's healthy, I don't think Mason beats Mitchell. It's just
if Mitchell stays healthy. But that's
right.
That's the $1 million question. Can he stay healthy?
That's right.
That's
what remains to be seen.
That's what remains to be seen. He hasn't. Can he put together a string of?
Look, to be honest, my biggest concern is somebody behind McCaffrey being healthy, so we're not overusing McCaffrey. Kyle, I know you know he can do everything. But
right. McCaffrey's the cheat code.
Get tired. He need a breather. Yeah, he's a cheat code. You're right.
He's a cheat code.
That cheat code don't include. This ain't bad. We can do. We turn off the slides. We can take the fatigue off. This is real life.
Man, that boy
but that's why we were excited about Mitchell, because we had running back 1 and running back 1A.
Yeah. Dude said, that dude got in the center for us, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Kev. Mason is closer towards the end of the game. Closer is the closer. Yeah, that's what I say. But he's definitely, he could definitely play that third down, back row. He can play that as well too. I don't know, TDP, man. I got to see it.
Well, Don, let me ask you, because you made it a point all year last year that we don't have that big bruising running back. Do you think Mason could be that guy?
Possibly.
Yes. He's a short yardage guy.
Right, possibly.
Yeah. Third and short, 4 for 1.
He's a nasty runner.
Goal line, yeah. Telephone. But no, Dave asked you a question.
It's Dak Prescott. He's upset about that 10 interception prediction.
Hey, my bad, Dak. Hold on. Stall me out, Dak. But no. But seriously, Mason is that short yardage guy. I mean, he produced when he got his burn. He did his thing. And he runs hard. He runs angry. Like somebody said in the chat. Matter of fact, Bebop. Jordan Mason, aka Baby Marshawn. Yeah, he run angry.
Wow. Well, you can't dismiss 6 yards of carry.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That's what the guy had.
David, look, man. And I told my partner, I don't think John is here, but I told John, and I told the president, Jesus, Moses, and them. If we stay healthy, it ain't nobody rocking with us. Nobody.
That should be something like that.
If our core is healthy, oh man, it's well, go ahead, give it a Super Bowl trophy, that Lombardi. But unfortunately, that if we can say healthy question is a question again. And listen, and to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care who at quarterback. Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, I don't care who at quarterback. Long as
Just don't say number 14.
you see how
Don't say 14.
You see how they mention that person's name.
Nope.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say his name.
Nope.
But number
Nope.
14, right? I don't care who it is.
Right.
We should be able to, stack wins and get to the postseason and punch our ticket to the bowl. So long as we stay healthy. I mean, look at all the weapons, man. And I don't mean to make it seem like I'm just, I don't want to see Brock, but Trey healthy with all the weapons Brock had. I'm like, I want to see it. We ain't seen it yet. That's why I want to see it. Hey, the Pterodome, that's something we can agree on. You're right. Hey, Pterodome, I'd rather see you a quarterback than Josh Johnson, bro. He's out there checking like a goddamn crap game. That's a championship game. And it's, oh my God, man. But in terms of running back, to get back to the running back room, I mean, McCaffrey, Mitchell, Mason, TDP. I forgot the guy name. It's a UDFA we got. I saw a clip of him. He looked pretty nice. I mean, but again, he was a shorts and t-shirt, and it wasn't no live bullets flying. Hold on, Terry, what you say? Can't even not predict the O-line gets better too. Hey, no, Pterodome, you're right. And listen, I saw some recent Pterodome. I don't know if it was you who posted it on Twitter or not, but
it might have been me about the PFF up and coming stars. Yeah, I think that was
okay.
me.
Well, hey, listen, McKivitz may surprise us. We don't know, but we got a good running back room, man. As long as we're healthy.
McKivitz. Didn't PFF just rank him like
yeah, one of the most up and coming players coming
right.
out. Yeah. If he's able to produce at right tackle, we are set.
Right.
Because that's been an Achilles heel for I don't know how long.
But that's the if. If he's able to. If he's able to.
All breakout team. That's what he was named to.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah.
At this point in their career, they are one and the same.
Right.
At this point in their career, they are one and the same. Only difference is one dresses better than the other.
Colt McKivitz named Pro Football Focus's 2023 All Breakout Team.
Hey, listen. He may be that guy, but we got to see.
I hope so. I really do. I hope so.
But if it comes down to it, and Burford got to slide to right tackle, he can play right tackle too.
Right.
Right.
But then the question is,
and then who slides in
play
at
right
guard? I see number 51 getting a shot.
It's the good thing is we got a couple of movable pieces. You know what I'm saying? That we can kind of and look, old boy from the Giants. We can't forget about him.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
That's right.
Like I said, we stacked up, man. So it's all in how we put it together. But look, guys, let's move on to the next position of war. All right. Full feature as linebacker, backer number 3.
Wow.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you my vote. I mean, but we're gonna see what everybody else say. I got my 1A and 1B, but we'll get to it when it's my turn. And how he get up when it's time to talk about you know what? Everybody but Jesus at the door.
Who you got?
If it's not what's my man? If it's not Burks,
Flanagan Falls has been getting a lot of feature.
I mean,
Burks,
Foles
yeah, I do like him.
But I think Burks might be ahead of Flanagan Falls. But if the rookie D Winters,
Burks just gets after
if
it.
D Winters can go ahead and show up and show out,
McCurry Ball.
I like to see D Winters. I mean, think about it. We don't run base too often when we need three linebackers on the field. So if we run base and you got Fred and Mike and you got Greenlaw and Will, I mean, Winters is a little undersized to play Sam. So at that point, it's Burks. So, I mean, but if one of the guys need a breather in nickel, you know, be it Warner or Greenlaw, I mean, if Winters shows up the way he's supposed to, it'll be Winters. But in a base defense, I think it's Burks.
Well, y'all know when it comes.
Only thing about Burks is he does so well on special teams.
Flanagan.
Only thing with Burks is we do so much on special teams, and if he goes in as the number 3, we lose a little bit there.
I mean, but Dave, how often do we go base? I mean, it turns into a passing league. We don't go base
That's
too
true
often.
too.
First down, maybe.
That's true.
I mean, but based upon the alignment on first down, you know, you're gonna have, you know, you go on nickel. Or if you go base,
and he may be the choice.
Go ahead.
He may be the choice given Wilkes being at the helm now.
Okay.
Monty says Flanagan. Y'all know my guy's McCrary Ball, who's a bit undersized, but he can cover.
Man, yes. Okay.
You know, they say he covers his ass off. He is a little bit undersized. But then again, aren't all our linebackers a little undersized, technically?
Now, Don, the part you missed was, in terms of the question, who's going to be a linebacker 3? The only time that comes into play is if we playing base. If we playing base, Sam, the biggest linebacker we have is Burks.
Burks, right.
You feel me? So if we in base, then we got 3 linebackers, I think it'll be Warner, Greenlaw, Burks. But in the event we go to nickel, it's going to be, of course, Warner and Greenlaw. But if we don't need a breather, who comes in? Either McCurry Ball or Winters. McCurry Ball because he's been here longer, but Winters, if he plays the potential, he may give McCurry Ball some run.
I like Winters, you know. But like I say, man, you know, it's all about development, man. We don't have a lazy staff. I can say that. Like, I think we have probably one of the best developmental coaching staffs in the league. Is that fair to say? I won't go as far as to say the best, but we're definitely one of the best. Like, we do a lot with our young guys, man.
I would agree with that.
You know.
Hey, D ran 449, and that's Bebop. I was telling Don, you know, backstage, D Winters is like another Fred Warner type, not as far as talent, but in terms of size.
Ability.
A smaller linebacker, but a bigger safety per se. You know, but he has athleticism to play both positions. So,
right.
I want to see D get his shot.
Yeah. But you see McCrary wasn't far behind him.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I like McCrary too.
I actually agree with him there being a toss-up.
You know. Well, look at the end of the day, fellas. It's a good problem to have. You got a lot of talent in the building.
Right. Yeah, all these are good problems.
Good problem to have, man. You know. And last but not least, we're gonna take it. We're gonna ride out with this one, and y'all know what it is. Drum roll, please.
Damn it!
We had to do it, Dave. Come on, it wouldn't be. It's his camp. You know this.
Why is number 14 even in the picture?
You know this is that motherfucker on the far right.
It's 14.
Yeah. Well, I told Kev, for the integrity of the show, we got to put him up there. But you know how we feel about that.
Hey, Terradome, where you at? Front center.
You can't have integrity and have Sam Darnold in the same conversation.
True.
There's just no way.
Look, man.
I just can't believe that we actually got, a segment of this fan base who's pulling for this guy. You know.
Okay.
There you go, Trevor Dome. Pause.
I'm gonna go first in terms of this quarterback thing. I mean,
That's it.
we've been talking about it. The national media been talking about it. The local media been talking about it.
We talk about it about every week.
I understand. Brock Purdy came in and even surprised me. I'm like, we talked every day last season. One game, 2 games, 3 games. Like, oh, hold on, this young man might be hold on now. He doing his thing, right? So we've seen Brock do his thing for 8 games. But if they've crowned him already, the golden child, Ricky, I want the knife. The golden child. If they went ahead and crowned him already, don't rush him back. You feel me? Let him take all the time he need to recover and get better and be in game shape, and allow Trey, your investment, to go ahead and show what he can do, right? So in the event Brock is cleared when the season starts, that don't mean he's ready. He's just been cleared. Because the last thing we need to see, Brock Purdy start game 1, and he doing his thing, and then they pan to the sideline, and you see Brock on the sideline talking about, I need a minute. Give him all the time he needs if that's your guy. And this way, Trey is fully capable. I believe any quarterback on this roster, outside of number 14, can float this team until Brock gets back. And in the event that Trey balls out and he plays to his potential, Brock is great insurance. Or as Chris Rock will call it, in case shit.
In case shit happens.
So we'll see.
Right.
So that's my take on it. I just think Trey takes his offense to a whole level we've never seen before.
I agree.
Above Brock Purdy. And I'm not taking nothing from Brock Purdy tearing on. Okay? I know what we're seeing on tape, what Brock can do. And I love Brock too. But Trey kind of extends that ceiling. So that's my call on it.
Well, I'll take the mic. I'll take the floor. I think the best quarterback, the best talent should win the job. That can execute should win the job. I just think this is Trey's time now. I think Trey has, in 3 seasons, I think Trey is ready now. Now I think Trey's ready now. I always thought he had the talent, but there's other attributes that go with being a quarterback in the NFL. And reps, he definitely needed reps. This is my thing, man. I know I'm all over the place a little bit, but I just don't understand how this guy was your QB1 2 seasons ago, and now you're telling me after an injury he's not even good enough to be your third. He's barely good enough to be your third string quarterback. Like what are we doing?
Hey,
I mean, I'm sorry. Does that make sense?
Mr. G, you the nail on the head, Mr. G.
If you put me in the court with Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, and KD, you damn right I'm going to look good. Yeah. I told you CMC is the cheat code. Shit, CMC had Jimmy G looking good. Even Jimmy looked good with CMC.
Okay. Do I go now?
Let's get 36 a game. Yeah, I think it.
Given what we had last season,
I do.
I see what you did there, though, Terry Dome. I see what you did there. But
given what we had,
I feel you, though. I feel you.
Given what we had last season, was the first to jump on Purdy's train. Not in the preseason, during the regular season. I said he would probably be better than number 10.
Oh.
And he came in like gangbusters and did the job. For that reason,
hey, y'all
he deserves
to great.
Number 13 deserves to be the starter, baby, last season. But if he is not healthy and number 5 gets on the roll, there is no way they can take the ball from number 5. You've already invested a ton of draft picks in him. And like I said, you're giving Javon Kinlaw a chance. And he is worth a damn, in my view.
Ample chances.
All the improvements he has made, not just from the quarterback coaches, But other quarterbacks have seen his progress. Other receivers have seen his progress. George Kittle has seen his progress. If number 5 is the starter week 1, you've got to roll with him until he's either injured or lays an egg. I don't think he's going to lay an egg. Number 14 shouldn't even be a part of this damn conversation. Shouldn't even made that flyer. It's just between number 5 and number 13.
Go ahead, Drew.
Both of them are going to be insurance policies for the other one.
Go ahead, Drew.
Being that I'm down here in Georgia, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we good.
Being that I'm here, reports today on all the radio stations that the Falcons was talking to us today, and they offered a second round pick for Trey.
That came out last week, though, Drew. You know what I'm saying? Like, we heard that last week. I mean, so it may be bigger news now, but
yeah. They said that last week, but yeah, they still saying it.
So listen, I saw something earlier. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, because I don't care if I'm at work, I'm in church, I'm always following some Niners, right? So I saw a video that had a real good point. Okay, so let's just say the Falcons do want to trade with us, right? Who do they have right now that can help us win the Super Bowl this year if we give up Trey? It's not many names, bro. I mean, other than like Kyle Pitts, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Drake London, and we don't need no more receivers. So the Falcons don't have really a second round pick that's not gonna help us this year. It's not.
Nope.
And right now, the time is now, not next year. The time is right now. So damn a second round draft pick. We trying to win this year. So,
but they said they said they thinking that Purdy gonna be ready to go by week 1, and they want to do what's best for Trey. So they're gonna try to find the best landing spot. They looking for the best deal for him.
But see, you know, my thing with all that, it would still be so premature.
The best thing you could do for Trey is keep his ass on the team.
Exactly, to keep him here because you still don't know what you have.
Let me ask you this, Drew. Let me ask you this, because you're near Atlanta. What is this saying? What are they saying about Desmond Ridder, who they went out and got last year?
Hell, I thought they got down. I thought they was liking them. I thought they were liking them, but it sounded like they really.
That's why.
It's how they really loving Trey though.
That's why it make any sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. This shit ain't making no sense. Somebody capped it.
That doesn't make any sense to me. And you got rid of Mariota so that he could take the helm in the middle of the season. And now you're telling me that experiment is over?
Yes.
Oh man, look. On the radio down here, boy, they thinking if they get Trey Lance, they gonna win a Super Bowl in a few years.
And not for nothing, that's really what Trey needs. Though as much as I don't want that, that's what Trey needs for his career. He needs somebody who believes in him, man. When he go to a city like Atlanta and everybody's pulling for him, we win the Super Bowl with you, you know, we got faith in you. That's what we need here in the Bay.
I mean, they ain't even got him. Just the speculation of them trading for him, they hype down here. They were like, man, we get him with our running backs with Pitts and London, and we building our defense. They hype.
They're gonna have to give up. They're gonna have to give up the house because I don't think we're just gonna get a second round pick for him. We traded three number ones to get him. It's gonna take a whole lot.
We ain't gonna give him away now.
I'm thinking they thinking that. Okay, they on Purdy. They want Purdy to start so bad they'll take anything just to get rid of Trey.
If that were the case, then Trey would have already been gone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Give it up, y'all, for Brother Tavares. Welcome to the discussion, Tavares. Oh, fellas, I want Lance traded for his own good.
I want every throw that he makes to be compared to Purdy because I believe he has a better arm than Purdy, period.
Look, man, listen.
I want that.
When it comes to Trey Lance and Brock Purdy, and I've said this, and Tara Dawn, you see in the chat, feel free to chime in. In terms of talent, Trey Lance has more talent than Brock Purdy. But Brock Purdy was a 4-year starter in college versus Trey Lance playing 16 games.
Right.
You can't say, well, what Trey didn't, what Brock did. The experience is completely different. But talent-wise, and that extra gear or the extra something else you need when a play break down, my money on Trey Lance. And don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Brock Purdy did some magical shit. Like that pirouette he did on the left sideline where he threw the ball away. He was trying to commit suicide when he did it, but he threw the ball away. But my point
unfortunately,
is,
that pirouette didn't help his ass against the Eagles.
And listen, it's a championship game. Brock Purdy was damn near irrelevant. I'm sorry, versus the Cowboys, he was damn near irrelevant. He didn't really.
He did not get. He got exposed that
game. If it weren't for that one lucky pass to Kittle, we'd be singing a different tune.
Hey, Brock Purdy had a Jesus slipper in his back pocket when he threw that pass to George Kittle, because it wasn't no way he was to make that catch. But again, I'm not taking nothing from Brock. We made the hashtag Let Brock Rock, so
right.
we fuck with Brock, but we are also saying that with a healthy squad around him, with all these weapons Brock Purdy had at his leisure, we think Trey can exceed that. And he's gotten better in the offseason, and he has all the tools. So why not, especially if Brock is your guy, let him sit, let him simmer, let him roast as long as possible to get that elbow right, and then let Trey show you why you picked him number 3. All right,
that makes all the sense in the world to me. But
I'm going to disagree with. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I think that makes all the sense in the world to me. But apparently, those who make the decisions in this organization don't see it that way. They all sold out, and like me and Brother Terra, we've talked in the past, and like I told them, it's all because they seen it. Seeing is the saying says, seeing is
believing. This is the point that I disagree with right here. I disagree with that. They made too big of a scandal for that, to him being 50% playing on there. He's got to be near 100% in order to play on there, because if he's at 50% and they fail, that's his ass.
That's quarterback malpractice. You can't do that. No, ain't no way in hell if he's 50%. Nah.
You can't do that 2 years in a row.
Now, had you said like 95%?
You can't do that 2 years in a row.
But 50%? Nah, come on, bro.
Right. That would be quarterback malpractice 2 years in a row. Because we still ain't forgiving you for what you did to Lance last season. I thought running him up the middle.
I was going to finish this broadcast without going to Terry Dome like this, but you're right. He missed the block. So, yes. Listen, had Brock not gotten
hurt, guarantee you Trey Lance gets up from that.
I do believe that we win that game, Terry Dome. But I don't – why do you even say that? I'm not sure why you said that. But, yes, he missed the block. But I guarantee the one thing that Brock didn't do that Don has said broadcast in and broadcast out, and we have echoed it, step up, Brock. Step up.
Step up in the pocket.
So had Brock Purdy stepped up when our boy came off the edge, Hassan Reddick, we're not having this conversation. But I guarantee you, like he did in the Arizona game, when our boy came off the edge.
Mm-hmm. He did the same thing with Trey. He did the exact same thing. Trey stepped up and took off. Yep.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, I know you want Brock Purdy to be QB1 Terry Dome, but come on, man. Like that was I'm not even sure why you said that. But thanks for your contribution. I'm saying, we need both QBs, see how the season plays out. And that's what I'm saying, Chad. That's what I'm saying. I believe that Trey can do everything that Brock can do, plus more, and Brock will be great insurance. But listen, I'll also say this. And I'm talking to everybody who's watching, radio, whatever it may be, the fans. If Trey go out there and lays a fucking egg, we on his helmet like a goddamn decal. Like that decal right there?
Yes, indeed.
We on his helmet.
Right.
That's true.
He ain't above being criticized, but at least give him a shot to do so.
Right. Right. Well, listen, guys, this was another banger.
Both of these guys are on notice this season.
Yeah.
Both of them are on notice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jew, we appreciate you getting in here when you could, brother. But yeah, I know I'm up with the Roosters in the morning. So Mr. G in the place to be. Yes, we will. Said you going hard, bro. 50%.
Hey. Hold on, Terry. Don't. You've been going hard too. Hold on. I ain't gonna let anybody in like that now.
Well, Tavarius, the only position upgrading we're talking about is the right tackle.
Right.
We did discuss that.
Well, they got Joey
McKivitz
Fisher.
is supposedly going to have a breakout season.
They're guys.
We didn't really have a problem with the O-line other than right tackle.
Right, but like I said, they got Joey Fisher. I'm excited to see what he brings, what he looks like. We got they got pieces there. Like I said, you got Feliciano, what up from the Giants? They're guys there. So let's see what it all looks like, man. Let's see what it looks like on the
What's up, 187?
187? No, you're right. BP's a dog.
Yes, sir.
I just did you just walk in here just now? So I just gave Brock Purdy his props because I'm saying yes, he's a dog, but a hurt dog gonna holler. You know what I'm saying? So if he hurt, he gonna holler.
They're rushing Purdy back. I just don't see him coming right back after surgery like that, and running around.
And here's the other thing regarding Purdy, and we've mentioned this on past broadcasts. He's a sophomore now.
I agree, Mr. G.
Jew, Kev, Don, we said it. They got tape on him. He's 10 games worth. They're studying his tendencies. So if he falters the first 4 games, they may have to switch to number 5 anyway.
Look, Purdy's a great system quarterback.
He's on a short leash.
Well, like you said, now that the cat is out the bag, these defensive coordinators are going to be looking. They're going to be looking for. They're going to be looking for everything he does.
I'm going to take this opportunity real quick and listen. On this show, it's called Real Talk, Not Talk for a reason. We real talk, the official realness, all that. I'm getting tired of this shit, right? Because you never hear national media say they got tape on a white quarterback. But they will be quick to say they got tape on a black quarterback, as if the tapes ain't the motherfucking same. So don't fucking do that. So if they can figure out a black quarterback, goddamn, they can figure out a white quarterback too. And listen, need I remind you, we paid Jimmy Garoppolo after 5 games. 8 ain't too much off of 5. So I'm just saying, until Brock Purdy does that for 16, 17 games, you can't crown him. Even with Trey, he can't. If he played 5 good games, we still got 12 to play more. So all I'm saying is, man, call that shit even, man.
Right on. Well, look, guys, like I said, I'm got to wrap this up. If you got anything to say now, say it. Anything you want to say, get it off your chest. Say it now or forever. Hold your pizzies. All right.
Terradome.
Hey. Well,
and we
out. All right.
We did not say they're going to get tape on Brock Purdy. We're saying they got tape on
Like
Brock
I say, no us, no you. No us, no you. Like I say, no us, no
Yo.
you.
Yeah, get a cameo in.
Big round of applause to the Real Talk. And yes, I want to give a great big shout out to Silverado Cab. You the great. King Cersei, aka Dollar Bill Will. And sure not least, Super Dave.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, gee, the Real Talk 94 crew. Let's give it up. And we want to give a thank you for the
They in the car on the
week. Get 'em boy in Real Talk. Partner in crime. Get 'em boy in Real Talk.
Get him.
Get 'em.
Get him.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Like we always
Get
say,
'em.
stay faithful, but more importantly, stay real, because if you're not real, it makes no sense to be faithful. Get us out of here, Jew.
Once again, awesome show, man. I listened to y'all all the way on the interstate coming home, man. It was y'all. It was good. Awesome show, like always. Production. It's once again, it's magnificent. Other than that, man, look, Real Talkers, man. It's almost football season. It's almost football season, man. Can't wait. Let's get on see these count battles, and let's see if we're gonna have some surprises, man. We might have some people to step up and take some spots. Some people we overlooking. Let's see. Man, I'm praying and hoping that Trey don't go nowhere. I need my boy on the team because we went through 4 or 5 QBs last year. If you count CMC. I mean, we don't need to be getting rid of no quarterbacks, bro.
That's 14.
We don't need to be getting rid of no QBs. We need QBs, especially if he gonna just let motherfuckers come off the edge and keep hurting them. I mean, we don't need to get rid of no QBs. But other than that, man, awesome show. Real Talkers, man. Like, share, subscribe. We stuck on 10K. Let's get that stuff moving up a little bit. So tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Like, share, subscribe, man, and rock out with your boys. Like we always say at the end of this thing, and the gang over everything. We out.
GLE, man.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Big Smoke.
What's happening? It's your partner Red Eye, man.
We total devastation.
That's right. You can't do a touchdown without TD, baby.
We doing that real talk, not no talk.
Real talk, not a talk.
I'm more worried about us doing our thing than anything else.
Real talk, not a talk.
I wasn't gonna say shit. I was just gonna let our team pull up to the stadium, get out the bus, beat their ass, and go home.
Welcome to the show. Say it with your chest. Identify yourself in the comments.
All right.
Before we begin, introducing the Real Talk, not the talk crew. Real thoughts, none of thoughts infused. Silverado Kev, to the great Super Dave. They got none of style, the coach too cool to rate. Your views to debate about this Niner squad. Tap in on the entire squad and see, was it a fumble? Was it a catch? Was it a double? Did we play our best? Niners in the building, say it with your chest. Still on the quest, striving for 6. That's Niner talk, best in the West. Fighting for this, cause we desire more, and that's Real Talk. Are you up for discussion? Niner gang over everything production, live with no interruptions. We talking red and gold. Real Talkers in the building and them hating trolls. The broadcast ain't official without the Royal Niner animal view.